There is no electricity, gas, or coal. The Russians destroyed the last heating plant a few weeks ago in the largest air raid on Odessa this year. But farmers came to the aid of the local community. Makeshift boiler rooms are now fueled by straw. It is taken from the fields to furnaces that heat schools, hospitals, and government offices. At first, we approached this type of fuel with, let's say, some skepticism, because it's straw. How can you heat such a large building with straw? Our school, for example, is 3,500 square meters. How can you heat such a large space with straw? But after installation, we realized that it is a very economical type of fuel, a very economical fuel that comes from our own fields. Similar solutions are used today throughout Ukraine. The Russians' goal was to cut off the country from energy and heat. Ukrainians are not giving up. And not only here. Another round of talks between American and Russian envoys is underway in Miami. A modified peace plan prepared in consultation with Kiev is being discussed. Initial reactions after Saturday's meeting did not give much hope for a breakthrough. The talks are constructive. They began and continue today, and will continue tomorrow. Thank you very much. Unofficially, however, the Russians do not accept the changes made in the course of the talks between the Americans, Ukrainians, and European leaders. This may mean that the whole project will come to nothing.
There can't be a peace deal unless Ukraine agrees to it. And there can't be a peace deal, of course, unless Russia agrees to it. But remember that. Any peace deal is one that Ukraine has to agree to, because they're a combatant. If Ukraine says we don't agree to it, there won't be peace. So our job is not to force anything on anyone. It is to try to figure out if we can nudge both sides to a common place. And guys, you know, in a conflict like this, in a war like this, that's not easy. It takes a lot of time.
Kiev is well aware of the importance of Washington's actions. The Americans are currently the only ones who have persuaded the Russians to engage in any talks. They are also the only ones who have the means to put pressure on the Kremlin, both economically and militarily. We must fight for the United States of America. We must fight for a format in which we stand shoulder to shoulder with all our allies, with the United States playing the role of both mediator and partner, alongside our European allies who support us. I believe this is a strong alliance, and we must fight to maintain it. If this fails, of course, everyone will consider other options and a different format, but we must still fight for it. This other format would be direct talks between Putin and the leader of a European country. We are talking about the French president. Emmanuel Macron has already declared that he is ready to establish contact. Analysts recall that it was the French president who desperately tried to save peace 4 years ago, just before the Russian invasion, which ended in a humiliating visit to the Kremlin and a display of the impotence of European diplomacy.